Hello everyone, today I'm going to be going over and reviewing my Foxelli trekking poles, but I use these all the time. I actually had, last year I had 2 hip replacements. Instead of using a cane, I've used these, and I use them when I go hiking. I did a lot of hiking last year, even though I had 2 hip replacements. I still did a lot of hiking, and I haven't used everything in here. I like to use these tips, and here's a bag where you can put the tips in, and I haven't really opened it to even use it yet. Here's a flip, tighten, just flip it, and then you screw it to tighten it up after you get it adjusted of where you want it to be, and just snap it in place. So these are pretty common. You want to adjust it to, like if you're going up hills, I keep it shorter, and if I'm going down hills, I'll extend it longer, which only makes sense because you'll have your hands down farther. And if you had it adjusted and only needed to move your hands slightly, there are other grips right here, so that maybe you don't want to adjust these while you're walking. You just slide your hands down. You could put your hands in here and hold this. Now I really like these. One of these I kind of bent a little bit, sort of, but it still works fine. And I mean, what I did was, these are some dirt in here or something. I was coming down a hill, and I had this caught in between 2 rocks. One of these, I don't know which one it is, but it kind of bent a little bit, and I just pushed it up a little higher and extended these other ones. It's fine. And I did have a set before these. And what I was doing is, I was putting my hands up top a lot and holding them like this and putting a lot of pressure on. Now, if you hold your hand up here like this and put pressure on, more than likely, or at least I did, I broke the top of one of these. I broke this right off by putting all my weight on it and twisting it, not meaning to twist it, but it just happened. And it kind of didn't break all the way off, it kind of split. So, I mean, I learned, keep your hands here, don't hold it up top here. So these do come apart. You just, if it does come apart, you just put it back together. Not a big deal if it comes apart. Tighten these up. If it's too tight, I always let off a little bit. I mean, you do want to keep it real snug because you don't want it slipping down while you're walking up a hill or coming down a hill even. So the total height on these are 135 centimeters and 54 inches. And you can see that here, maybe. Let's loosen this back up. And you can see, can you see that there? And it has different measurements. It has inches on one side, centimeters on the other. Now there's different tips. One of the things that I have had problems with, so last year, I think I hiked about 12 mountains, all on the East Coast, so they weren't huge mountains. I mean, they were all like 5,000–6,000 feet in elevation. A lot of mud. And what happens is sometimes you have these get stuck in mud over and over and over, and you're sucking. It's like a suction cup, and these have came off before. So I like using these type of tips because I really don't backpack in the snow or anything, so I don't use these. These would be good for snow. There are other tips in here, maybe, you know. Okay, here's some other ones. These go around there. And then I have these here, these came with it. So these ones. Okay, and this was just to hold them together. So it does come with different tips. I have bought extra tips like these, only because I'm always jamming these into the mud, and when I pull it out, I lose them. I'm not paying attention. I have caught it many times when I'm going through the mud. Sometimes I really pay attention, and I've actually lifted it up and seen that it was missing and knew it was in the mud, so I was able to get it. But that does happen. So you will lose these sometimes. So it's good if you like these kind or a different kind. These one would be harder to lose, but with snow, maybe not. Might be easy to lose them. Maybe get some extras of these. And I'll put up, well, there's so many different kinds. I'll put a link for a couple different kinds down below as well. But yeah, these are really nice. They're only 7 ounces a piece. Is it 7 point something? 7 ounces a piece, which is pretty light. Carbon fiber. These are carbon fiber, which makes them so light. And yeah, really nice. Got a case here. You can put these in, which I just never have. I just stuff them in a bag, stuff them in somewhere. And usually when I'm done with the trekking poles, I'll just put them in a bag. Sometimes I leave them out too. I have them leaning up against the wall. But yeah, like I said, I'll leave a link for these down below. I hope you liked the video. Please like, share, hit the bell for notifications so that you never miss an upcoming video. Please subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you for watching.